Hi everyone, how's it going? Special guest stopping by today.
Hi.
You're too tall, you gotta squish down so they can see you.
Hi.
How's it going, Ben?
Good. I'm disrupting the
And
class.
you always disrupt
Where
my class.
where we at?
We're reading Dark Life.
Yeah, sure. Where we at?
We're getting ready to go in right here. Oh, good lord. Okay.
Where at again?
We're what'd you do in my bookmark?
I didn't
Okay, so I guess we are here.
I peeled my gaze from Shade's dazzling light display to see Ranger Grimes scrambling for the aisle. As he rounded the corner, his uniform caught on the edge of a storage cage. Frenzied, he ripped his sleeve free from the wire and disappeared. His running footsteps echoed through the storage bay until there was a distant swoosh of the door opening. When it slammed shut, I felt my carefully constructed reality crack like a sea floor rift. Now, everyone would know that dark gifts were no myth, irrefutably. My jaw clenched as tight as my fists, and I whirled back on Shade. Did you have to show it off? With his skin still radiant, he leaned casually against the bars of his cage. Why did you hide it? I glared at him without answering. What do you care what people think? He asked. You're going to care when the ranger comes back, bringing the others. That worries you? Shade observed. Know why? He asked softly. I braced myself for another one of his tricks. Sure enough, his face smoothed out and his pockmarks disappeared. Then every inch of his skin began to shimmer until it was reflective, like liquid mercury. Even his eyes, he'd turned himself into a human mirror. Now, my own reflection stared back at me, scared and intense, superimposed onto Shade's skull. That's crap, I wanted to yell, but my throat closed off. I was nothing like him. Nothing. The man was a violent outlaw. He'd kill Gemma's brother.
Her name's Gemma, like Gemma the ocean.
Pretty sure it's Gemma.
Don't you have work to do?
Nope.
Liar. Always. Never ending. Flaunt it, kid. Shade's skin darkened and his tattoos reappeared. Make 'em get used to it. You're giving me advice? You make a good poster boy. His tattoos spread like spilled ink until every inch of him turned black, even the whites of his eyes. That helps all of us, including you. I don't need help. I'm not the one in a cage. Not all cages have bars. A reputation can cage you. He was nothing but a rumbling voice now. So can a secret. So can being an outlaw. His snort of amusement rang in the darkness. We tried to make it topside, but the boys lack social skills. Had to get them away from civilized people. The outlaw's smile floated inside the cage like a Cheshire cat's, a grin without a face. Mostly we hit government ships. I figured that while we were in Seablight, we dug up $1 million worth of black pearls. Never saw a penny of it and got nothing in return. Not even schooling. The wealth owes us. You nearly destroyed the Peavy's farm. I paced in front of the bars. Did their homestead look like a government ship? I said mostly. Rustling told me that he was moving away as if finished with the interview. You're good at making excuses, Gemma said from her hiding place in the shadows. Got one for killing my brother? The instant she spoke, Shade's skin rippled with light. She had startled him. I felt a tinge of satisfaction. The outlaw wasn't superhuman. He hadn't sensed her presence. When she stepped forward, her rage electrified the air. His name was Richard Strayed. Color washed over Shade like a breaking wave, leaving him brown skinned and tattooed again. He reached into his pants pocket. Him? Shade held a photo. Richard's. Found it in the mini sub we hauled in yesterday. With a cry, Gemma shot forward. Give me that! She jammed her arm between the bars. Gemma, no! A smile floated over Shade's mouth as if he was pleased by her spunk. But within a blink, his expression iced and he grabbed her by the throat. "Get the keys," he bellowed at me. "Now." When he didn't move, he tightened his grip on Gemma's neck and forced her to face me. The despair in her eyes tore at my heart. "If you're not back in 5 minutes," Shade warned in a voice as deep and cold as the abyss, "she'll no longer be breathing." That's the end of the chapter. Oh my gosh. Is he gonna get back in time to save Gemma? We'll find out tomorrow. Bye, guys.